What do you do when you're kind of on the struggle bus when it comes to changes in your life? So many of us struggle with change. In fact, every workshop I ever lead, when I have people raise their hands if they've had challenges with change on the personal level, team level, or organizational level, every single hand goes up. Here's the thing that is so interesting about this is we change all the time. We are experts at change in our life. We are always changing and trying on new things and adapting things. When we get stuck in change is because it bumps us up against something deep in our inner operating system, something deep in our mindsets and programming that says danger, danger, not safe. And when we haven't had a say or been part of the change, we are far more likely to resist it, which is why we always say that people only support what they've helped to create. So if you're trying to have change and transformation on your team or organization, you need to include as many people as you can in the process, or they will inevitably show up as resistors and sabotaging the efforts. But if we just take it back to what our mindsets do, I was doing a workshop recently with a group of leaders for a client, and they're going through a lot of change. And some of it can be unsettling. And we talked about that most of our discomfort around change is our own doing. It's the stories we make up about what that change means. It's the fears that we let take over about what could happen, and we start catastrophizing. The change itself is not the problem. It is our reactions to the change that cause us our own misery. We are the cause of our own misery and struggle in the face of change. So first, if we can recognize that, it actually gives us agency and gives us power to maybe show up differently rather than letting this whatever it is take over our lives, so to speak. The other thing is simply writing it down. So I give people an exercise of literally get it out on paper. What are the ugly, unsettling, maybe ridiculous stories you're making up about this change? And when they see it on paper, they are far less likely to get hijacked by it or to run with it, because you read it and you go, this actually sounds ridiculous. Do I really think I'm incapable of change? Do I really think I'm going to look stupid and anyone expects this of me? Whatever that worst case scenario is that we imagine. So getting out our fears and our head trash on paper is really, really powerful to give us agency and get us back in the driver's seat. So my invitation and my challenge to you this week is that if you notice yourself feeling on edge about change, something you maybe didn't have a say in, something you're worried is going to make you look bad or be uncomfortable or whatever it might be, first write that story down, acknowledge it, write it down, get it out, and then remember that you are far more capable of leaning into change, and you do it all the time. Don't let your head trash win. You are the cause of your own misery. So when you get out of your own way, you can let more of your sparkle shine brightly, but it starts with that inner work. It starts with challenging your mindset and looking at your inner operating system in a different way. Let me know what happens when you put this one into practice. I would love to hear it, and keep shining your sparkle brightly no matter what.